The AD 70 doctrine teaches that Jesus' second coming and judgment was at the destruction of Jerusalem. I cannot accept this because this denies a visible return of Jesus. Hebrews 9 verse 28 is the only verse that specifically mentions Jesus coming as being a second one. So Christ was offered once to bear the sins of many. To those who eagerly wait for him, he will appear a second time apart from sin for salvation. Hebrews 9 verse 28. How did Jesus appear the first time? Well, we know without doubt that he appeared visibly. He lived and died on this earth. How will he appear the second time? The word appear gives us a clue that we will see him when he comes. We learn this from Luke, that Jesus' disciples literally and visibly saw Jesus be taken up and received out of their sight in Acts 1 verse number 9. We also learn that Jesus will return a second time in a like manner, Acts 1 verse 11. John makes it clear that Jesus' second coming will be visible because he says that every eye will see him, Revelation 1 verse number 7. Also see Colossians 3 verse number 4. If the AD 70 doctrine is correct, then we have to deny that Jesus literally and visibly went up into heaven. Are you willing to accept that? I cannot. At the second coming, all will be resurrected. John 5 verse 28, 29, Acts 24 verse 15, 1 Corinthians 15 verses 50 through 54. All will be judged. Matthew 25 verses 31 through 46, 2 Timothy 4 verse 1, Jude 1 verse 15, John 12 verse 48. And all the righteous will be caught up in the air with Jesus and be with him forever. 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 17, John 14 verse 2 through 3, Philippians 3 verse 20 through 21. When we all stand at the judgment seat of Christ, we will all bow to him and confess to God that Jesus is his Son. Romans 14 verses 10 through 11. There will be no more death, tears, sorrow, or pain. Revelation 21 verse 4, 1 Corinthians 15 verse 26. When Jesus comes, he will come like a thief in the night, and there will be no escape. 1 Thessalonians 5 verses 1 through 3. The earth will be burned up with fervent heat. 2 Peter 3 verse 10 through 13. Did any of these things happen in AD 70? Of course not. If the final judgment has already occurred, as the AD 70 doctrine teaches, then there is nothing that we can do for the saved or the lost, because everyone has already been separated to eternal life, whether we're talking about eternal life in heaven or eternal life or eternal punishment in hell. Matthew 25 verse 46.